A few years ago, I found myself at a crossroads. I was feeling sluggish, my energy levels were plummeting, and I was constantly battling with digestive issues. It was as if my body was aging faster than my years. After countless visits to doctors and endless online research, I stumbled upon a common thread in many health discussions: the impact of diet on overall well-being. Motivated by a desire to reclaim my vitality, I made the bold decision to eliminate 5 specific foods from my diet: refined sugar, processed meats, white flour, dairy, and artificial additives. Refined sugar was the first to go. I had always had a sweet tooth, indulging in sugary snacks and desserts without a second thought. But I soon learned that sugar is not just empty calories. It wreaks havoc on the body, leading to inflammation, weight gain, and energy crashes. Once I cut it out, I noticed an immediate shift. My energy levels stabilized, and I no longer experienced those dreaded mid-afternoon slumps. Instead of reaching for a sugary treat, I began to savor fresh fruits, which not only satisfied my cravings, but also provided essential vitamins and minerals. The sweetness of nature became my new ally, and I felt lighter both physically and mentally. Next, I tackled processed meats. The convenience of deli meats and sausages had always been tempting, but I started to learn about the preservatives and additives that are often packed into these products. They can contribute to chronic diseases and are linked to various health issues. By eliminating them, I discovered a world of flavor in whole, unprocessed proteins. I turned to lean meats, fish, and plant-based options like beans and lentils. I felt a surge of energy and clarity, as if a fog had lifted. My digestion improved significantly, and I was no longer burdened by the heaviness that came with processed foods. White flour was another significant change. My love for bread and pasta had been a staple in my diet for years, but I realized that refined grains can spike blood sugar levels and lead to cravings for more carbohydrates. Swapping white flour for whole grains was a game changer. I began experimenting with quinoa, brown rice, and whole grain bread. The fiber content in these alternatives kept me satiated longer, and I felt an increase in my overall energy. My skin even started to glow, and I could see the transformation happening from the inside out. Dairy was a more challenging elimination. I had grown up enjoying cheese and yogurt, but I began to notice that they often left me feeling bloated and uncomfortable. After researching the effects of dairy on digestion and inflammation, I decided to try a dairy-free lifestyle. I replaced dairy with almond milk, coconut yogurt, and nutritional yeast, which offered a cheesy flavor without the heaviness. Surprisingly, my digestion improved even further, and I felt more agile and light on my feet. It was as if I had shed years of discomfort. Lastly, I eliminated artificial additives. This included processed snacks, sodas, and anything with a long list of unrecognizable ingredients. I wanted to nourish my body with real food, so I focused on whole, unprocessed options. The more I learned about what I was putting into my body, the more empowered I felt. As I embraced this new way of eating, I noticed my cravings for junk food diminished. It was as if my body was recalibrating itself, asking for the nutrients it truly needed. The transformation was remarkable. I felt like I had turned back the clock, experiencing a surge of energy and vitality that I hadn't felt in decades. My focus sharpened, my mood lifted, and I found joy in activities I had once dreaded. I no longer felt like an aging version of myself. Instead, I felt invigorated, ready to embrace life with a newfound passion. Avoiding those 5 foods had not only transformed my health but also revitalized my spirit, proving that sometimes the path to rejuvenation lies in the choices we make every day.